Hi, I'm Lorraine Ladd, Director of Talent Acquisition here at Alliant. Welcome to the Blue Room Podcast. Today, my guest is Rob Lowe. Welcome, Rob.
Thank you.
Yes, Rob is a director in Alliant's digital practice, bringing more than 2 decades of digital product development and leadership experience. Welcome, Rob.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So before we get started with everything, I want to congratulate you.
Thank you.
I know that your wife had a baby 10 weeks ago, and you also got promoted. So, I mean, what a past few months, right?
It's been a wild start to 2026. So, who knows what's going to happen next?
So, talk to me. New baby. This is your third. How's it all going?
It's good. It's exciting. Like the year started off with a bang. So obviously the digital practice is doing really well. We're being able to help our clients out with more and more kind of AI and automation solutions, and it's really, really exciting. And then to have a baby on top of that, my third, an American baby as well.
Oh, yes.
Which is
that's right.
Which is a novelty. It's good. It's exciting.
All right. Well, awesome. So let's talk about your journey. You started a little differently than most. Because you started with our sister company over in the UK, Forrest Brown, and you were telling me the story about how you actually got the job with Forrest Brown. It's so interesting. Why don't you share that?
Yeah. So I was actually over here in Austin at South by Southwest.
Okay.
The conference, kind of learning up on kind of new tech and innovation with my previous employer, which is where I met the founders of Forrest Brown.
Oh, okay.
And they said, hey, a lot of our clients, exploring R&D, the R&D tax credit, are working in the same sort of area as you. We'd love to have you come aboard and be able to be kind of that subject matter expert for those types of clients. So it didn't take much persuading. I kind of joined. I was there for 5 years. And actually, ironically enough, the week I joined Forrest Brown was the same week that Alliant acquired Forrest Brown. So I've always been part of the Alliant family. And I was there for 5 years. And then 3 years ago, I made the leap over the pond.
Over the pond, yeah. So what made you make the leap?
Well, I think the digital and AI practice was growing great guns. And I know, speaking with kind of the team here in Houston, they're like, Rob, do you fancy coming along and helping us grow this thing? And here I am.
Yeah. Well, we are so glad to have you. It's such a blast working with you. So let's just kind of get into it. How is Alliant really supporting you with this whole AI journey, with all the technology? How are they supporting you in your growth?
Yeah. Well, I think the key thing with AI and these emerging technologies is it changes every day.
Yeah.
So giving us kind of the flexibility and the agility to be able to move and pivot depending on what's new and what's current is really kind of exciting. There's no kind of boundaries in that sense, but also like our clients are so varied and not just in terms of size, but sector and the type of work that they're doing. They're interested in different things. So we kind of have to kind of spread ourselves reasonably thin in staying current with what our clients want or what technology is kind of leaning towards. So having that flexibility is great.
Okay, good. So what advice would you give somebody who wants to kind of get into the digital space, wants to grow, wants to be promoted, wants to kind of do all of the stuff that you're doing?
Yeah. So I would say, just to flip that slightly, I'd say someone who's really comfortable in rigid process and I do this 9 to 5, that's probably not the place for you. Like if you're happy kind of in the unknown, figuring it out, being more of an entrepreneur and being more curious, then this is certainly the place for you because it's changing so quickly, and our clients are asking for new things every day, and your willingness to be able to learn and school up and develop yourselves to help our clients is probably the biggest ingredient that you can bring.
Yeah. Okay. I love that. So want to ask kind of a fun question.
Yeah.
Who on your team makes you laugh the most?
Oh, wow. There's a bunch.
I think you make people laugh a lot too. I mean, you have that dry sense of humor that cracks everybody up.
Maybe not intentionally.
But aside from that,
there's a couple of folks. Like Cole on our team, he's hilarious. He's super talented, super knowledgeable, but he has a unique way of putting everyone at ease with his odd sense of humor, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. So what's one piece of advice you would like to give our viewers today when it comes to AI and digital?
I think it's about taking a leap because there's no rule book or guidebook on how AI is or how it's going or what technology is working towards. So as long as you're curious and you stay kind of current with kind of trends and things like that, and you're willing to kind of jump in and figure it out, that's the biggest piece of advice I'd give you. And if you're willing to be kind of an entrepreneur and kind of ask for forgiveness rather than permission. I think that's the best advice I could give.
Okay, good. All right, now we are going to get to know you a little bit better. We have the bowl of questions, so I want you to grab 3 questions one by one, read the question aloud, and then give us your answer.
Okay, first one.
All right, first one.
My go-to karaoke song.
Oh, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Probably like Sweet Caroline or something like that.
Okay,
Or maybe
that's
like
good.
Walking in Memphis.
Oh,
An
I
oldie.
like
I'm
that
showing
one.
my age a little bit here. Yeah.
That's great. Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right.
I'm a
next
horrible
one.
singer though, so
Oh,
none of them
yeah,
will be
I couldn't
good.
carry a tune if it was in my purse. I totally get it. Yeah.
We've already asked that one.
Oh, we have. Okay.
What's one word that sums up your journey so far? I would just say interesting. Like it's not normal in terms of kind of the path that I've taken, not just geographically to come from the UK over to here, but also just working in technology for 20 years. You had kind of the internet boom, then you had the cloud boom, now you've got the AI boom. You've got to, it changes every day, and it's so fascinating where technology is going. So interesting is the word I'd use.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? All the different things and all the different facets. Okay, one more.
One more. What's the first thing you do after a big win? Other than kind of high-fiving everyone in the team, but I think, it's nice to go. I'm English. I like to go to the pub.
Oh, okay.
Celebrate. It's not such a big thing over here, but I'm trying to bring it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And do you usually go with your whole team?
Yeah. I try and bring the whole team out, and kind of it's good for that kind of team building and bonding.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Okay, now we're getting to the rapid fire questions portion. Okay, so Netflix or TikTok?
Netflix. I'm too old for TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sweet or salty snacks?
Salty.
Road trip or direct flight?
Road trip.
Comedy or drama?
Comedy.
Cash or Venmo?
Cash. I'm old.
Store-bought or homemade?
Store-bought.
Football or baseball?
Which football?
Oh, here we go. American football.
Baseball.
Okay. And I understand that you are a football fan, though, and you have a really great team that you like to follow. How's that team doing right now?
Incredibly poorly. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Tottenham fan, and they are fighting for relegation this year, so that's not
good.
A tough subject. Yeah. Move on.
Paper or plastic?
Paper.
Star Wars or Marvel?
Oh no. Star Wars.
Okay. I know that you're hiring for your team. We're always looking for good people. So what would be some characteristics that you would want to add somebody to your team would have?
Yeah. Curious would be the biggest one.
Okay.
Someone who's always willing to learn, stay current, be interested in not just where technology and AI is going, but also what our clients are doing.
Okay.
I think the best kind of solutions that we provide our clients are when we really get to know their business and get to know them as people. So someone who's personable and curious, that's the kind of biggest traits that we'd look for.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. That is it for today's episode of the Blue Room podcast. Big thank you to Rob for sharing your stories, and so glad you came across the pond and joined us here at Alliant. Until next time, we want to make sure you remember that the journey is yours, so make it count.